guys, it's Undead Pianist 16, and yes, I shaved. I have the face of an 8-year-old again. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. You're probably wondering what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. I'm staying single, yay! Anyways, I decided, since I haven't uploaded in a bit, sorry about that, I've been really busy, that I'm going to do another comment video. I've only done one of them so far, and I said I was going to keep doing them, so I might as well, just go ahead and do my second one now. So this comment video is going to be about Windows operating systems, starting with Windows 1.0, 2.0, and 3.1. I used one of them once in a VirtualBox, and I kind of played around with it a little bit. Didn't try out any games because VirtualBoxes are terrible. So, that's basically my experience with it. And Windows 95, same thing. I used it in a VirtualBox. I played around with it, and didn't really get the opportunity to use it very well since VirtualBox stinks, as well as with Windows 98 and Windows 2000. Windows XP, I loved Windows XP. Windows XP was a really good operating system for its time. I still remember when Windows XP was new. I remember, the library had Windows XP computers with a whole bunch of games on them, and, even the dentists had, Windows XP computers, and, yeah, I just remember those days all too well. And Windows Vista. Windows Vista was a bad operating system, but I kind of miss it, to be honest. I used to have a Windows Vista PC that I used to game on, and, it got a whole bunch of viruses and malware, especially since it was my grandpa's. And, it was really cool for its time. It was high definition, and the wallpapers were awesome, and the games on it were pretty fun. So it was a bad operating system, but for me it was it was good at first until it just crapped out on me. And now Windows 7, rest in peace. It recently just died. Windows 7 is a good operating system too. It's a lot more advanced than Vista, obviously. And the school that I used to go to before I dropped out and switched to online high school had a whole bunch of Windows 7 computers. Unlike the last day, I had to help them upgrade them to Windows 10. But Windows 7 was a good operating system. It was really successful, and I didn't play as many games on them, but it was I liked it. And Windows 8. I remember when Windows 8 was new. Windows 8 was, it was really amazing for its time, because here's the thing. About 5 or 6 years ago, I believe, I don't remember when this happened, but my family went on a vacation to Missouri, and we stood at this really nice hotel, and they had this computer lab where you could play games and listen to music and stuff like that. And they had these, at the time was brand new Windows 8 computers that were touch screen, and it was really amazing for its time, but it was kind of frustrating to use, because another thing is that as a kid I grew up with Mac computers, Apple computers. So, Windows 8 was very frustrating to navigate, especially the start menu. You'd click start and it would go to a completely different menu. I mean, that was just too much, You'd think that, there would be no such thing as, adding too much to a computer, but when it comes to Windows 8, you got too much. But, for its time it was cool, but otherwise I didn't like it very much. Windows 10 was a huge improvement, though. I have a Windows 10 PC right here. That's what I use for, gaming and Discord and editing once in a while. And, so, Windows 10 is probably the best one, of all, modern operating systems. I'd have to say definitely Windows 10 is amazing. It's very powerful. It's a huge improvement from, the older operating systems, and overall it's just amazing. I think it's cool how they made it backwards compatible with some XP games and Vista games and 95 games, but I just wished all of them worked. Oh well. Anyways, please comment down below your favorite operating system and why. I'd say mine would have to be probably if we're referring to older operating systems, I'd say between XP and Vista, because those are the ones that I grew up with. But modern operating systems, like Windows 8, Windows 10, I definitely have to say Windows 10. So thank you all so much for watching. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope it all goes well. Hope it goes well for all you guys. Like I said, I'm really sorry that I haven't been uploading as much, but more videos are in development right now, so please be patient. And I will see you all in the next video or live stream. Peace.